guys, so I already went ahead and glued down my eyebrows. The glue I used is the Elmer's stick glue, and what I did is I'm just applying it. I'm already on my third layer, and then me while I'm doing that, I'm like making sure, brushing it down with like a clean spoolie, making sure like there's no hair sticking up. So I'm gonna just continue doing this, and then I'm gonna let it dry. Guys, so I already let them set and they are nice and dry. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the Tarte Shade Tape Concealer and the shade Light Sand, and I'm gonna just apply this on top of my eyebrows like so, covering them up. And then I'm gonna just blend it away. Oh my god, it looks so weird. You can still kind of see them, so I'm gonna just be building it up just until they're kind of like mostly covered. Okay, so I put 2 layers of concealer on, so I think this is as much as it's gonna cover. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab some powder. I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, and I'm gonna just set all those brows. Hopefully it kind of covers a little bit more, but either way we're gonna go on top of it with some pomade to create the eyebrows, and then I think we might clean them up too. Alright, I already did one eyebrow as you could see, and what I'm using is this water activated makeup. It came with like a little you could find, well, I don't know how to explain it, but you could find it like at a Halloween store. And I'm just using this because it's like really pigmented. I'm just spraying it with some rose water because I do not have water by me. But I'm just gonna draw this eyebrow on this side. And what I'm kind of starting off as my guides is I'm using like the bottom of my eyebrow, and I'm going like straight through it and then making the arch on top of where my arch is at. So something like that is how it should look like. Alright guys, so I already cleaned out my eyebrows just a tiny bit, and then I just put some concealer on my eyelids just to prime my eyes for the eyeshadow. And for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna be taking the semi-sweet chocolate bar palette by Too Faced. I'm gonna be using the black in this palette, and then since it is kind of like a cranberry color, like as a transition, I think I'm gonna take the shade En Fuego from the Naked Heat palette, and I think I might add a pop of red, just like a little bit on top if I need to, just to make it a little bit more. I'm just kind of packing this on like in little patting motions, and I'm gonna take it up pretty high just because it's not like perfect. I'm gonna start packing it on again on this side too. What's it called? I had some like perfect during contacts that would go good with this look, but they like dried out because I haven't worn them in a while. But if you guys do have green contacts or could get a hold of some like cheap ones, I would recommend you guys get some because they will look so good with the look. But mine dried out, so they don't really work. But for pictures, I'll probably just edit my green eyes just to make the pictures look good. I'm gonna just be packing this on kind of like to where my crease is at. And then from there, I'm gonna pack on the shade En Fuego like right above it. Alright, so now I'm taking En Fuego and I'm just packing this like right on top of where the black ends. And like, I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but I can see it's like starting to turn more reddish. Okay, so yeah, I am gonna end up taking a redder shade. I'm gonna try to add He Devil from the same palette, the Naked Heat, and I'm gonna try to see maybe if this one would work. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of this then on top of that shade, just to make it more orange. I mean more red. Just a tiny bit, and then I think I'm gonna blend away with a red shade next. Okay guys, to blend out all this, I'm taking the Morphe 3502 and I'm taking the shade Fire, which is this like fire red. And I'm gonna like start using this, and I'm gonna buff it in between those colors that we applied, and I'm gonna just start blending it outwards. I just need to take my time though, because this is like really like dark, really dark colors. See how that like already started to blend away? So I'm just putting that right on top and just blending away. So you guys see that like line where the black and like the red end? I'm gonna take the other brush that has like a little bit of that other color and just use that to blend those two colors out. So that looks a little bit better. So now after this, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation. Since I am like really light skin toned already, I'm not gonna really like make myself a little bit lighter. But if you guys are a little bit darker complexion, then maybe just grab like a foundation that's a little bit lighter and that would work, or just like a white setting powder would work too. Alright, so I already have my base down, and she does seem to look kind of like reddish pinkish like under her eyes, but like in between her under eyes and like her in between her cheeks. I don't know if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna just take some blush on top of that. I'm using the Too Faced How Deep Is Your Love, I think that's the name. And I'm gonna just like lightly apply it right over, like I'm gonna buff it until under my eye and then kind of like drag it outwards. Something like that. And then for my under eyes, for the lower lash line for eyeshadow, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna apply some black eyeshadow, and then I'm gonna blend it out. I think I'm gonna blend it out with like a burgundy shade this time though, because I don't want it to be too light like this one right here. So I'm gonna bring it like that. And then I'm gonna blend it out with I think I might just, okay, I know, I'm gonna use the shade, hold on, I need to see the shade name. The shade Heat from the Morphe 3502. I think this one will be good. So I'm gonna like kind of, wait, let me drag this black a little bit more down. Okay, like that, and then I'm gonna buff it out with the red. Let me find my brush, okay. I'm gonna mix Heat with Fire. I think that color would be good. And then you see how it's kind of like rounded right now with the rest of what's on the brush? I'm gonna kind of like wing it out. So it looks like really red. So now let me like, I'm gonna just wipe off the brush real quick because I think there's still too much. Alright, so whatever's left, buffing it like this, kind of like extend it outwards a little bit like that. Alright guys, so you can see what I did is I did the shadows where her like creases normally are, but I am going to be using like a thinner brush just to kind of like sorry, define them a little bit more. I'm gonna be using the Morphe 3502 palette, and I'm gonna just take like a brown shade, a cool brown shade. But the one I used right now to kind of like mark where I'm gonna be doing it is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. So now I'm just taking this brush, it's like pretty flat, and I'm gonna just smile and kind of define where it creases at. that. You see how it looks like when I smile, you can see where it's at. And I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. And I'm kind of like taking it behind my nose and just blending it out right there. And she does have some right here on her lips. So I'm gonna be doing that too, but both sides. And then of course her dimples. But first I'm gonna like kind of blend this out a little bit, just so it doesn't look too harsh. And then for her dimples, I'm gonna use this side of the angled side, and I'm gonna take a pretty darker one and just kind of like mark it like that to make it look like a fake dimple. And this side too. And then again, just blending everything out. And then she does have like a little, like her bridge is kind of like, it's like marked, like wrinkled, so I just connected it to the eyebrows. And then once again, blending. And then lastly, I'm gonna just be doing, well not lastly, but you know, like another feature is her mole. It's like right here. Something like that. It's pretty big, so I think that's a good size. Let that dry. Okay, so for the lips, I'm gonna be using the MAC Viva Glam 3, which is this like really dark red plumish color. I'm gonna apply this, and then I'm gonna outline it with the Tarte lip paint in Naughty, which looks like this. It's a black lip paint. Alright, so I went ahead and already outlined my lips, and I'm just gonna like fill in the rest with the black. Just to give it some more intensity. And her lips do look kind of shiny, so I might add a clear gloss. Alright, I just added a little bit of gloss, and now I'm just gonna apply some mascara because I do not want to wear fake eyelashes, but you can if you want. But I just have trouble putting on fake lashes on myself. Okay, that's as best as it's gonna get. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I went ahead and added a wig. This wig is from She Love Wig. I do not have a black leather jacket, so pretend it's a leather jacket. So this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.